everybody. Okay, now we're live. Okay, great. We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're all doing well, even though I could care less about how you're doing. Hi, how are you? So today I'm actually not gonna put any makeup on. I just have gotten so used to doing this in the bathroom that I might as well do it here. And also, it's the quietest room in my house, believe it or not. So I'd rather do it here. Anyways, hi. So like I said, I'm not putting on any makeup, but I just wanted to do my live show here. So, I know it's a bit more later than usual. That's mainly because I had a lot of things to do today. That I was able to watch the episode. I definitely did watch the episode already. I just wasn't able to go live as quick as I wanted to go live because first of all I had not eaten, and second of all I had other errands to run around town, and also I needed more time because I think this episode, as of now, is one of the most memorable ones that there is overall in the series. And if I'm honest, I hate saying this. I really do hate saying this, but I feel like I'm starting to grow sympathy for Shane. I really do feel Shane for Jake. I feel like I am starting to grow some form of sympathy for him, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing because, I mean, I don't think it's Shane's fault for how he depicts him. I think it's just how this is filmed. And I think it's also just a matter of human decency that I kind of feel sympathy for him. And I feel bad for him at times that he's been done wrong so many times. Because look, I can relate to that. I've been done dirty by so many people. So many people have done horrible things to me. Things that are unspeakable at this moment, and I don't really want to get into because this is not about me, but I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that, and I can definitely see why he would kind of build a wall around him so that pretty much nobody else can come in except for the people he trusts. And also, I think that I actually like Erica. I actually like her. I think she's really cool. I like Erica. I like her vibe, and I like her attitude, and I like that she's the only person in his life that tells him no and that tells him how it is, because I feel like everybody in this world deserves somebody who tells him no, who tells him no, 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 like you can't do this, you should not do that, maybe you shouldn't do this, maybe you shouldn't do that, instead of just egging them on or cheating them on and everything. So I like her. I like that she's in his life, and I think she's definitely that support system that he definitely needs, because I mean, judging from what we've been shown, is that he's responsible for a lot of people's livelihoods, and that is crazy. He's responsible for everybody who lives in Team 10, for management, for merch company, for the chef, for cleaning, for other employees he might have. Like, he's responsible for so many people's lives, and I like that Erica came with that idea, that conclusion that he should take a break, no vlogging, no filming, nothing, just be normal for a month. So I like that he has that kind of support system in his life, and I think it's something that everybody definitely deserves. Everybody definitely deserves that kind of support system in their life. Also, I will be honest, this was probably the most funniest episode out of them all, because this series has been incredibly serious, no pun intended. It's been incredibly serious and low. Like, it's been the most serious series ever. It sounds so weird saying that so many times, but it's definitely been the more toned down series since the one about the kid in Shane's classroom that committed murder. I think it's that this is definitely one of the most serious times in his channel, because obviously this goes along with the idea of sociopaths and mental illness and stuff like that. And if I'm honest, I feel like people were too quick to give Shane backlash. I think people should have waited at least a little longer until this progressed until where it is right now. I feel like if people would have held their judgment a little bit, I think he would not have gotten that much backlash, and I think he would not have switched a ton of things like he did right now with this series. And I'm aware from an old tweet he put that there's over 100 hours of footage from this. So there's over 100 hours of Jake Paul footage, which is crazy. But I feel like there's definitely a lot that is not being said for due reasons, or maybe it'll just be shown later in this series. But by the way, that cliffhanger though, like Alyssa Violet, oh my god. Like, I've known about her since 2017, pretty much since the controversy broke out. I've known about her. I actually watched her video of her explaining everything that Jake Paul did to her, and I've seen other stuff from her. I saw the music video she did with Rice Gum. I saw all those stuff, and if I'm honest, I think this is why I don't like to make assumptions about people. This is why I don't like making assumptions about people. This is why I don't like giving an opinion about somebody that I've never met or somebody that might be a public villain, but that I don't really know much of. That's why I've never said anything like, I hate Jake Paul or I hate Logan Paul, because I've never seen a single video of theirs. I don't know how they are in person. I've never met them, and also they've never done anything to me. Like if you haven't done anything to me, there is no reason for me to hate you. Just saying that. Like if somebody has never done something to me personally, there is no reason for me to hate them. Dislike them, maybe. They're not my type of person to hang around with, possibly. But hey, I don't think so. But I know that a lot of people are like that, and I wish they weren't. But I am excited to see where this series progresses within the last 2 episodes that there are left. I don't know when the next 2 will come out, and I'm also really scared of when it'll come out, because as you all know, my music video for the Lonely Boys Club comes out on Thursday, and I scheduled it so that it comes out at 10 a.m. so that people have time to watch my music video before the whole world stops to see Shane's episode. That's if he does release it on a Thursday. So I planned it strategically. I strategically planned this. But going back to the series, I liked that open heart-to-heart conversation that Shane had with Erica, because I think it definitely opened up a lot of people's minds to how Jake really is. And even Katie said that he's pretty much not a sociopath because he cared about people, he takes people under consideration, and he has so much love for his girlfriend, which obviously I don't think a sociopath would actually do. I'm pretty sure they could care less about anybody else in their life, and they probably would not show that much affection to a partner. So I mean, it's nice to know that he's not a sociopath, but I think now at least we know what to look for in somebody if we have any assumptions if or not they are a sociopath. Is there anything else I should touch on? I mean, Walmart, I was hoping for another iconic moment like in Jeffrey's video where they're like, you're still in the property, you're still in the property, you're still in the property. I was hoping for something like that, but no, they didn't get to get something like that, so that's sad. I was hoping they would go to Olive Garden too. They didn't go to Olive Garden, so that pretty much upset me already that they did not go to Olive Garden and film it. But yeah, I hate saying this, but I like that I kind of am starting to like Jake Paul now. I really am, because it's tough not to feel bad for the guy. Like, it is tough not to feel some form of sympathy or human emotion for the guy when he's pretty much pouring everything out on camera, something that he's never done and rarely does. And I feel like the conversation he's going to have with Shane is going to be something that everybody is going to be talking about for a long time. And I hope this clears up some of the controversies, and I hope this clears up some of the questions that people have of Jake, and some of the questions that they have of all the horrible things that happened in his life. And also the Alyssa Violet interview, I hope she tells the truth. Like, I just hope everybody's telling the truth in this, not just Alyssa, not just Jake. I hope everybody is telling the truth in this series, because I, alongside everybody else who's keeping up with it, would be very disappointed to know if they were still lying through this. So I hope they are telling the truth, and I hope this is truth, because it would, I mean, they must be telling the truth, because it would ruin their careers for either side if they weren't telling the truth. Anyways, this episode was actually the shortest one in the whole series. It was 38 minutes, yet it was the shortest one. So I hope the next 2 are at least an hour. Like, I want an hour of footage. I want an hour of tea. I want an hour of things being exposed. Like, I really want that. So I hope the next 2 episodes are at least like an hour, 50 minutes long, so I can talk more. But anyways, there really isn't that much to say. The episode pretty much explained itself, so there isn't really much for me to dissect or me to explain to anybody who hasn't watched it. So that is pretty much it. This is pretty much the shortest live stream I've done, but you know what, sometimes they gotta be short. And also, I did a 20-minute one yet last night, so you can watch that if you want. It's if you want to get help sleeping. Anyways, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on this new episode, and let me know what you think will be exposed through the next 2 episodes. And also subscribe, or you're dead to me. And I will see you tomorrow. Good.